leadership and communication, collaboration and teamwork, staff wellness and morale, and professional growth and recognition. We'll talk about what each one looks like, where they break down, how you can strengthen them in their building. But before we dive into these, there's something that you have to do first. Something that will give you a clear picture of where your culture really stands. You have to collect data. The same way you do it with your students when you do assessments, we need to collect and do an assessment of our school culture. And right now, this time of year is the perfect time to check your culture pulse. The honeymoon phase is over. Routines are set. The staff has experienced enough of the year to answer honestly. It is time to send out your staff culture audit. And this isn't about criticism. It's not about judgment. It is about awareness. It is about you listening. Some of the questions you're going to ask your staff: do you feel valued and supported? Is communication clear and consistent? Do you feel like your voice is heard in decision making? Do you feel recognized for your work and for your effort? Do you feel connected to your colleagues? These questions are going to give you more insight than a dozen weekly staff meetings combined, because culture is not built on assumptions. It's built on feedback. And I know what someone is sitting here thinking: I don't have time to build a survey from scratch. Where in the world can I come up with the questions to send out to my staff? But I've already done the work for you. That's the good news. I have created a ready-to-use school culture survey. It's a building bridges blueprint audit, and it's aligned with these 4 pillars. It's super simple, it's fast, and it's going to give you actionable data right away. And if you're looking for it, please send me a message. Please send me an email, send me a message on Instagram, and I will make sure you get this survey for free. Not about to try to sell you anything. The toolkit, I sell that. The survey is free because you may take that data, know exactly what you need to do, and then you don't need anything else from me. But we use data for everything that we do in schools: test scores, attendance, growth, behavior, you name it. But when it comes to culture, most of us are flying blind. We go off feelings. We think the morale is good. We feel like communication is better. We would never say, I feel like my students are reading better, and call it data. So why do we do that with our staff? Culture drives everything. It drives retention. It drives performance. It drives student success. And yet it is the one thing that schools never measure. I want us to stop guessing culture and start tracking it. The same way we use data to teach smarter, I want you as a school leader, as a whoever it is in your position in leadership, I want you to use data to lead better. And then once those surveys come in, the most important thing that you can do is listen with humility. Some of the feedback might sting. You might see things you did not expect, and that's okay. Do not get defensive, get curious. Look for patterns across the 4 pillars. If leadership and communication scores are low, that is your signal to improve how you communicate and follow through. If collaboration and teamwork is struggling, plan some intentional time for your staff for connection. Maybe that next PD, instead of doing something else, you focus on just getting your staff connected. If staff wellness and staff morale is dipping, maybe it is time for a reset, a wellness day, a shout out board, or even taking some workload off some of your staff. If professional growth and recognition lags, find some small wins that you can highlight and celebrate them immediately. And whatever you do, I want you to share the results back with your staff. When people see that you asked, when people see that you listened and you took action, trust in you is going to skyrocket. That is how culture grows. And again, if you're looking for this survey, shoot me an email, ed@edwarddeshazer.org, or find me on Instagram, Edward DeShazer, and shoot me a message and say, hey, I listened to the episode. I would love to get this survey. Here's my email, and I will email you that survey for free.